Oh boy, Thursday. Thursday. I can't believe it. Thursday. The week. I mean, week's almost over. I mean, Friday's tomorrow. Hello, Punch. Hello, Maverick. What's this one? Oh, that's the slow version of the America song. Hi, game. I cannot game. Most recent event. Would I like to be reminded? Yes. Just as a mini reminder, because we kind of stopped in the middle of something last time. With the former Wolf Ruff now among their ranks, the party continued their mission to restore the world's lost islands. They find their next destination in a state of crisis, suffering daily attacks from the robotic enemy known as the Automata. An automaton attacks the town of Frobisher, only to be soundly defeated by our heroes, who catch the eye of Thaddeus Goodwinding, the captain of the guard. He promptly implores them to sign up for mercenaries to the kingdom defenses. The party agrees to help and headed for the castle. Wait, we've already done that part. We're in the present now. We've already done all of that stuff. We found out about the guy whose girlfriend got killed, and then like he decides to make a robot waifu. What are you doing?
Wrap.
No. Close Largak. You went up here. I don't know which direction you want to go, but it's not that way. Shrine of Mysteries. Wait, no, not Shrine of Mysteries. What am I doing? I gotta explore the present. It's like I wanted to do this, except then I kind of realized, oh wait, it might actually take a while. Especially when I want to talk to everybody, so.
Oh.
Frobisher. Welcome. Jolly nice you've come on the way to dear old Frobisher. Yellow fragment. Any metal. I'm waiting for one of these to be a pot mimic. I don't know if they even have them in here. But my buttocks is clenched. Not that they were even hard. Those guys were like...
Oh.
The story goes that a few years back, they pulled the rusty remains of sort of clockwork contrivance from beneath a pile of rubbish in the castle cellar. No one has the faintest idea how old it was or who had made it. But apparently, the finest minds in the kingdom were able to use it to help develop automated cleaning machines. Just because show people in the olden days knew a lot more than we give them the credit for. Hello, Lagado. I've come to surprising realization. Duck boots are probably the best outdoor boots for your area. Duck boots. I just think of boots that look like ducks. There's no one in the kingdom more enthralled by all the automated than my dear granddaughter. No sooner does a machine start to malfunction than she added with her trusty spanner. Well, it's no surprise, I suppose. It runs in the family. You see, all the way back in the most celebrated automaton enthusiasts of them all. Oh dear, excuse me. I'm afraid my tendency to ramble has only increased with age.
Ah.
Oh, you travelers, I bet you can't believe the fancy automated gadgets we have around here, can you? They're amazing. You fit all of these little nuts and bolts and cogs together and presto, you got a fully functioning automaton. But it's not all fancy technical wizardry. To make an automaton, you need something else. Something very important. You need love. You need to love your robot. You need to pour your love into your robot. Ah. Nothing to report, sir. Oh, excuse me. Haha, force of habit, don't you know? I'm employed as a guard of Faraday Castle, you see. This is the first day off I had in a long time, so I thought I'd visit dear old Frobisher. The LL Bean hipster boots? The boots with the fur? Everybody was looking at her?
Drill daisy, 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 drill daisy. Bean.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a Mario Wonder. You drill Daisy. Look how shiny paths are. Ever since Mrs. Spotless came to town, everything's been so sparkly. Let me talk to the old. You look like you're a spot of light conversation, are you? Well, you found the man for the job. Ready to hear this story like which you never heard before? Sure. A long time ago, there lived a fellow named the Old Demon King, also known as Ogredemar. That no-good son of a gun tried to slice the world into little pieces and shield them off in the dark shows so he can make them all of his own. He brought one of disaster after another, all manner of calamities. Human despaired, and the world started to get dragged down into the shadows. It was downright despicable what he did. Anyways, when the Almighty got wind of what's going on, he and the Demon King locked horns in a battle of supremacy. It lasted hundreds of years. Various spirited and legendary heroes fought for humans alongside the Almighty. Yep. But the Demon King has his own army. That's what he used to cut the world in pieces, shishi. What's that? You want to know who won?
They are the half-leather, half-rubber boots hipsters were wearing in 2014 with their pumpkin spice lattes.
How in the heck should I know? My guess is that both the Almighty and Demon King used up all their strength. And the battle put both of them out of commission. That's right, neither of them's around no more, she? Yeah. Oh, hey. The first mention of the actual villain of the video game, Ogredemar. Ogredemar. Demir? Don't tell me you ain't from around these parts, eh? Don't be looking so really surprised. It's obvious from what you're wearing, it's all. Let's say, I envy you getting to travel around this green and pleasant land, seeing all the sights. There's no sight finding in Faraday Castle, southwest here it is. It'll be crying shame to come all this way without seeing it. You get down there if you know what's good for you. What's?
Now.
Awfully odd, isn't it? The way the town's built here. I mean, it's a Bali fortress, really. Apparently, it's due to having some kind of unpleasantness back in the olden days. But the rum thing is that no one seems to know exactly what happened. And, oh man, your luck continues. What you get titties. It's rather peculiar, you don't think? You imagine at least some records would remain. Oh wait, let's go down first. Oh boy.
Ah.
There's supposed to be some curious sort of fortune teller living out in the ruins to the east. They say she's frightful charlatan. Her predictions haven't the slightest thing to do with anything. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to her to showcase something. Goodness gracious, another bite now shall burst. King Faraday VII is a marvelous monarch, a veritable paragon of nobility. He has all the leading scholars in the kingdom laboring day and night to come up with ingenious devices that befit his adoring subjects. The first fruit of their labors for a mechanical cleaning device you'll no doubt see keeping our streets spotless. And you can bet your britches there will be plenty more where that came from. He's absolutely bally brick of a king, he really is.
Oh.
They said the king is trying to make some kind of clockwork person or some silliness. Really can't be done. It gets a natural order of things. But if he does manage it, I hope it's in the form of a lovely lady. I need a sex bot.
Oh.
Well, I just had the most awful dream. I fell in a pond and I was sure I was going to drown and when I woke up, my trousers were sopping wet. Maybe it wasn't a dream after all. Boy pissed himself. Ruff. Pet the dog. And so the thing is, Father, I wasn't sure I say, have you no manners? Could you see I'm in the midst of confessing my sins here?
Ah.
How many of our churches... Oh, okay. You're not going to give anything. Guess I want to continue. Anyways, let's go to this cave. There's probably some stuff here. Anyways, this place is the most important one in the PlayStation version.
Confess your sins. Admit you been.
I cannot bean.
Yes.
Oh.
Hello, dear. If you like fortune telling, I'm your girl. Fancy we see what the future holds? Marvelous. Here we go then. Ba bow. Boo. I see it in the east, a mysterious flower floating in the pond, guarded by one who has dedicated his life to protecting it. Well, there's your lot. I hope it's some use to it. So this lady, what she does is she tells you where all the pieces of not really amulet, all the little tablet pieces are. So like if you okay, so there are pop mimics. Okay. Unexpected. I've been waiting for one. I knew that it'll happen at some point. Damn, actually, multi-stack. Oh wait, I could have just done lightning slash. Sick 'em. Oh wait, sick 'em is not what I wanted. It just works well with lightning slash and call it the wild is what I wanted. Yeah, that's pop mimics. I know I've mentioned it a couple of times. I'm just like, yeah. Apparently when LBJ was running for Senate, he flew around in a helicopter shouting his name before the public knew what they were. Huh? The lift appears to be broken. Really? I'm pretty positive you can go back in here. Pull of piety. Meow. Pet the cat. Pet the kid. The door seems to be sealed with a mysterious power. It is someone crazed cat girls for the same purpose. Oh no! Tis an eternity I've waited. The light which once illuminated these lands has long since been extinguished, and still I wait. I have faith that not all is in vain. Nay, one day my duty shall be fulfilled. I have faith that the ruins in which the Almighty sleepeth shall one day be discovered. Aye, when the sacred stone spoke of it in legend is brought here, I shall know it is time. Though there are those who seek to destroy the Almighty, know that his power and grace are eternal. He has bequeathed his chosen people the ultimate miracle, the ability to one day reawaken him. We, the Holy Order of the Almighty, do solemnly vow to guard his secret of his revival for all eternity. We patiently await the day when the bearer of the sacred stone shall appear, and the sun shall rise on a new era. There... That's the lily pad. Mini metal. I probably should go back and check for mini metals. Nothing up there. Helmet. Oh, let me look at the list. Tablet list. We're still missing one in present. There, past automaton stronghold, present Faraday Castle. Metal album. I want to see. Okay, there's still more that I should have been able to find. But wait, at this point in time, what can I get? Get the Complunk Bracer. Metal's owned. I only find... Oh, that means 15 total. Yeah. I don't want to hand those over just yet. Okay. Faraday Castle. Talked to you last time. Ah!
Am I
Robot.
clear?
Let's get these things underway, shall we? Flick that switch, would you? Right you are. Boink.
Oh!
Damnation! This thing simply won't do. Switch it off, man. Yes, sir, right away. Dash it all. That's not the cheese, is it? Why won't the blessed thing walk? We were able to construct an automaton debris aspirator, but we had a model to work from. A fully ambulatory anthropomorphic mechanoid based on the same technology? Well, that's a new pair of boots altogether. Simply reusing the same mechanisms and adding a pair of legs clearly is not going to do the trick.
No.
Our basic premise is flawed, I feared. We humans are able to support ourselves on 2 legs, but it doesn't necessarily follow that a machine can be built to do so. What is it that we have the machine lacks? How do we humans manage to get about 2 legs without falling over? God, another entry in our burgeoning catalog of failures. It seems to make a mechanical man is simply an impossible dream. Man. Books? Bookshelf. There's a book titled A Manual of Practical Mechanics. Chapter 1, an assembly and disassembly, 2 sides of the same coin. Chapter 2, Blueprints. The womb of man's creation. I don't know if we really should be using that as a terminology. The womb. Blueprints are like a womb. Okay, I think I collected that. One of those brain boxes clean the point where I've cracked and fully cream, and of course, even they do, we won't make guards like. Okay, I've already read this last time. The Bussy of Despair. See how evil wafts from it. Hello there, I take it one of those scholar chaps the king's been summoning to castle left, right, and center. Makes sense. The more I look at you, the less you seem like the studious sort. Don't take it the wrong way, of course. I can never keep the old sauce box under control. Old Flappy Mouth, that's me. Gosh, my wig. Real-life travelers, why don't you get your sword around here very often? Well, feel free to roam the castle grounds. There's plenty to see. Hello, and welcome to Faraday Castle. Feel free to poodle around and do some rubbernecking. We only ask that you do not brace, badger, or otherwise bother our beloved king. If you're looking for the magic, you find them directly above us. We're gonna explore the castle before we talk to him. Ah, lovely. I've been polishing the flagstones here, keeping the old castle clean as my life's work. Kept it spotless, man and boy I have. Of course, nowadays you get those cold-hearted little tin devils doing the work without asking for anything in return. If things carrying on like this much longer, there won't be any work left for the likes of me. Well, I'm not letting go to beat me at my own game. I'll polish this place till my knuckles bleed. Now, where's that scour? Oh wait, this thing's right there. I know it's not the done things to gossip, but I heard those scholarly chaps discuss something dashed interesting. I just had to share with someone. Apparently, in the dim and distant past, our green and pleasant kingdom was attacked by mechanical men. Would you believe it? Sounds like it was a pretty close run thing, but its ancestors emerged victorious and decided to do away with every man jack of the Iron Devils. It's a crying shame, don't you think? If they just left one of them intact, we could have used it to help build us some clockwork companions of our own. Okay, go over to the other side before we do tops and then down. Tell me, have you ventured out to the west of the kingdom? No, I must warn you, it's haunted. Not a soul lives there, but nonetheless, there's a little house, and one listened carefully. Brrr, I'm just talking about it just gives me all peculiar. It was a voice, not a human voice, not a voice of this world, if you ask me, at all, if you ask me. Golly, it's just a scorcher. Just a day for a nice picnic, and no mistake. Yes, I visited that spot by the coast of our out west just to beat the ticket, but of course we're not allowed to go there.
Huh.
King Faraday's got in his head that he likes an army of mechanical men to do all the menial tasks of the kingdom. That way, his beloved subject will have plenty of time to put their feet up. Awfully decent of him, really. I shouldn't be grateful if some tin fellow clanked his way up here and told me I never had to suffer through bally lookout duty again.
Oh.
Imagine if King found a way to make a clockwork contrivance that resembled me in every respect, right down to the finest detail. It would look like me, but it would never ever be me. With enough ingenuity, one might perhaps replicate the human body, but the soul, never. Boop.
Huh.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to the castle dungeon. Well, it's not much of a dungeon, I suppose. For start, no one's been locked up in here in gosh knows how long. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't think there's ever a lock on the door. If you want to poke your nose in, I shan't stop you. Gotta found another gray fragment. Fragment. Where? Oh. I say, visitors, what a rare treat. Have you heard an audience with King Faraday? No. Oh, you haven't? Well, I'm quite sure he'd be delighted to meet you. That boy's always been curious about new people and places, the nosy little rascal. Well, it's nothing but hard graft and elbow grease since those scholarly sorts arrived. They kept them many dishes that would make their brains bigger and help them think faster. Would you credit it? Is eating the right supper gonna magically make you invent something? That doesn't sound like science to me. It sounds like bally Tommy rot.
Oh.
The automated debris aspirator we excavated from the castle catacombs is a fascinatingly well-crafted device. Whoever constructed it was vastly superior to ourselves in terms of engineering acumen and technical prowess. But that makes it even more peculiar that whoever it was should have left no record of their existence. It's a rather alarming gap in the history of the kingdom, to say the least. Since arriving here, I've been delving into the kingdom's past. It's an intriguing thing that historical records appear to stop dead at the same point. It's almost as if they were trying to erase the memory of something altogether. Oh, heavens to Betsy, stop moving. What am I going to do? I must have sucked up something that didn't agree with it, poor thing. You know, I kind of do like Chrono Cross because it does showcase technological advancements across a period of time. There's something about how Dragon Quest does it, where it's like these entire worlds are always stuck in like a weird medieval period, kind of. That it just kind of feels like it kind of just doesn't work. David look at the bookshelves. He finds the old notebook and opens and takes closer. Phew, it seems like men again, those bleeders who were after me, the slip. I'm the one and only little Ronnie, by the way. The last in a long line of thieves and thugs, going right back to the legendary Big Ronnie. Or so me old man says. Now, apparently, Big Ron used to leave coded messages behind him wherever he went. My plan is to find these messages and work out what they say. I reckon I'm the man for the job. I mean, I'm a family man. I'm family after all. The king is clearly studious. They're all meant as a technical looking books on the shelves. Looks at the bookshelf. The king is very clearly... Okay, it's the same thing.
Huh.
His Majesty is a little tied up at the moment. Perhaps you wait until later? No. There'll be a protection. And 200 gold. Alright. Upon my life, do you mean to tell me that you still haven't done as I asked? Is that the total sum of wisdom in our realm? How many of you will it take before we have progress? This simply won't do. It's a dash disgrace. How am I mean to look His Majesty in his eye? Ho ho ho, you must get so agitated, old man. We wouldn't want your gout to flare up again, would we? I fear it is I who am at fault. I apologize. I have been too altogether immoderate in my demands. But, Your Majesty, you owe them no apology. This gaggle of ignoramuses, those so-called scholars, are the ones to blame here. No, I expected too much. After our early successes with the aspirator, I assumed that things would progress to the same heady place. That was foolish of me. It's been half a year now, and we're no nearer to figure out how to make the contraption the kings after than we were at the beginning. I'd love to say we're at the cusp of a brave new era in mechanoid technology, but frankly, I'd be lying to you. With the automated debris aspirator, we possess the antique model to work from. The same cannot be said of the mechanical man His Majesty seeks to build. If only such a thing were to be found. But I must desist from such wistful thinking. It's unscientific. I'll pay his respects to His Majesty, eh? Quite right, too. Keep it brief, though, will you? He's an extremely busy man.
So we have visitors in our midst. I welcome you to my humble domain. You come to us at an exciting time. My subjects are currently striving to place our realm at the forefront of technological progress. You may return to the rulers of your land and tell them this. If they wish to march with us into the brave new future, we will gladly welcome them on our journey to a paradise of convenience and ease. Which reminds me, you gentlemen may return to your research.
Yo, King Redmond.
Your Majesty, it's...
Now, my good man, take a few deep breaths and compose yourself.
Yes, Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty. I bring important news. We've finally found one, Your Majesty. A mechanical man from ancient times.
Can this really be true?
Yes, Your Majesty. There's no mistake, I assure you. We found it in the far west of the kingdom, Your Majesty.
Ho-ho! So, you ignored the received wisdom of centuries and ventured into no man's land, did you? Well, now we know what it has been hiding all these years. Things are getting interesting. Muster the troops. We depart immediately. You man, You will guide me personally to the place of which you speak.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ever so sorry for the interruption. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare to depart. Exciting developments are afoot! You are most welcome to stay and enjoy all that the castle has to offer. Farewell for now. I will join the men and depart immediately. I leave matters here in your capable hands, Minister.
Yes, Your Majesty. Of course, Your Majesty. Do take care as you go.
Hey Xavier, where did the king go? Wait, I picked up his scent. Let's go after him.
Ahem.
Men, the day we have been waiting for has finally arrived. A mechanical man has been located. Make preparations to depart for the no man's land to the west at once.
Huh?
I say, hold on a second. Your Majesty, wait, you cannot go there, you mustn't. Come now, Ambrose, what the dickens has gotten into you? You finally found one of those automated soldiers we've been seeking for so long. Our dreams are about to become a reality at last. You should be pleased as I am, surely. Your Majesty, I wish I could complain, I do. Alas, all I can say is that you must call off your expedition immediately. Are you completely off your chump, Ambrose? I'll bring you a nice souvenir, I promise. Come on, you lot. Excuse me, can I trouble you for a moment? I know it's none of your concern, but I'm lost of who else to ask. The cape far to the west of the castle has been designated as no man's land for centuries, you see. No one's permitted to enter under any circumstances whatsoever, no matter what reasons they may have. It's my duty to see that the ban on entry is upheld, but I'm rather too much of an old lump to catch up with him. You couldn't chase the king down and stop him, could you? I know it's rather out of the blue, but you'll be doing an old man the service he won't forget in a hurry.
Hey!
No man's land I talk about. That's why Autonomous Institute of Autonomy was autonomous. Anyways, it sounds like we should head west. I don't want to chat again. Shut up, Ruff. I don't want... Yes, we'll catch skiing for sure. Let me just double check around. Medical leaf. Yay, a mini medal. An autonomous diverse aspirator is in serious state of disrepair. Won't be cleaning anything anytime soon. Magnet. Nothing else. The mechanical maid is in serious state of disrepair. Won't be working anytime soon. If that's right, no, they haven't. Even if he's not
No
there.
response from master received. No movement detected. Suit temperature critically low. Commencing reheating procedure.
There's no response. It's just a skeleton. Oh, what do we have here? Are you not aware this is strictly forbidden to enter this place? Well, we can't very well help if the odd traveler wanders in by mistake. I suppose I shan't make a fuss this once. And besides, I wouldn't be surprised that old Ambrose put you up to it anyway. You shouldn't listen to him, you know? Now be good eggs and stand aside. You wouldn't want Ambrose and yourself to be inconvenienced for obstructing the crown now, would we? Quickly, before I lose my unflappable royal rag. So it's true, an actual mechanical man, as I live and breathe, and it appears to be fully operational. I can scarcely believe it. Marvelous, just marvelous. This perfectly preserved specimen would be an incalculable boon to our research. Gods, escort the clockwork friend back to the castle without delay. Under no circumstances are you to manhandle it. Is it that clear? This is a natural treasure of first order. Yes, Your Majesty. Now, my dear, there's no need to be frightened. Come along, we'll take you somewhere nice. Master, motionless, must administer soup. Soup will ensure revival. Soup, you say? Well, if it's soup you're after, we've got buckets of the stuff up at the castle. Come now, follow me. Fresh soup required. Possible source identified. Investigating. So this is the man behind it all, the visionary, the mechanical genius himself. I sure hope you'll not object to us building on your achievements. Truly, we will be standing on the shoulders of a giant. So it seems some light is being finally shed on the mystery of all those blank centuries. You are present at an epochal moment. Epochal? Yeah. Among the kingdom, but the time waits for no man. It's my task to fire up the engines of progress. A brighter future for mankind glimmers on the horizon. We must set our sights on reaching it. This is bad. Who knows what they're going to do with poor old Ellie? We got to get back to the castle and stop them. Imagine how awful the smell of that place actually was. They're not going to take Ellie apart, are they? I won't let them hurt my friends. We got to rescue her. I mean, she's barely a friend. They could have taken Ellie. Perhaps the throne room of the laboratory of theirs? It'll probably be in here. The automaton is flaying face down on the floor. It doesn't seem to be in working order. Ellie, where are you? Guess it would be in the throne room. King said something about shedding light on the mysteries and stuff like that. Well, I got a feeling they'll take it to pieces and see how she was put together. Here it is.
Indeed.
Let's begin, shall we? Yeah, let's get started. Now, we believe this flangled perturbus here is what enables the contraption to stand on its own 2 feet.
Yes.
Shall we decide to touch and see? It's in the interest of science, of course. Only I don't see why not.
Huh?
Your Majesty, I must ask you to call to a halt to this barbarity immediately. You must allow Ellie to return home.
Really?
Ellie, so the contraption has a name, does she, Ambrose? How very interesting. I had a feeling for a while that you know rather more than you've been letting on. It was the only thing I could think of that would explain why you were quite agitated about a little expedition. Ever so sorry, but if you leave me little choice, call the gods. But Your Majesty, I mean, yes, Your Majesty, at once.
Right.
Gods? Guards? Yes, Your Majesty. Escort Ambrose to the dungeon, will you? Ambrose, Your Majesty? Surely not, Your Majesty. Are you questioning the orders of your king, man? You heard me. Throw him in a dungeon this instant. Much as it pains me to do so, Ambrose, I'm afraid it must be done. You will languish a while at my pleasure. We must learn the secrets of the mechanical man as quickly as we're able to, and without interruption.
Am I clear?
As to what the manner of vital information you've been holding back, I will discuss that with you later. Now take him away. Yes, Your Majesty. Ever so sorry, Ambrose, old man, but you won't mind coming with us.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. You're only doing your duties, shall we? Guards, one moment. There won't be need to lock him in. Just make this... let's not make this any uglier than it has to be, hmm? Yes, Your Majesty. You don't have to lock the door.
Huh.
If the old records were destroyed, how come Ambrose knows Ellie's name? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask him. Given the choice, I would rather have you witness that little scene just now. But Ambrose has been hiding something from me, and it will not do. In any case, it's hardly important. But it's important that we hold the very future in our hands. The sun has risen on an era in history of our kingdom. Nay, our world. The construction of fully automated humanoid helpers will bring joy to all, and ensure a future of comfort and ease. Oh wait, it's not that way. Castles are stupidly designed. It's almost like they were designed for a video game.
Oh.
I'm most awfully sorry. I really should never have dragged you into all of this. But now that you're involved, I'm afraid you're my only hope. Could I possibly trouble you for one last favor? Yes. Thanks ever so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Now, the truth of the matter is, Ellie up there was created by an ancestor of mine, fellow by the name of Autonomous. The poor girl wasn't able to get her head around the fact that he passed away and has been doing her best to continue looking after him in the centuries since his demise. When I first saw her at it and understood what was going on, I made a solemn vow never to allow her routine to be disturbed. Which is why you have to help me. We must get dear old Ellie back to home where she belongs. Of course, she won't be going anywhere unless we can get her back on her feet, and without the vital components, those meddling nincompoops removed, that's not going to happen. That's why I'm going to need your assistance. You get this old girl back into ship shape, won't you?
Well.
Splendid. Now I have a set of automaton blueprints stashed back in Frobisher, together with a spare part called a globular pistotron. The only other person who knows the hiding place is my granddaughter. You'll find her in my house to the southeast of town. But she is a child, yet her knowledge of all things mechanical far strips most of fully grown dabblers and tinkerers you find in this kingdom. She'll be able to offer you all manner of assistance in your quest. Alright, that's quite enough dilly-dallying. Hop to it. I don't think this is the... I keep on thinking, like, this one was always kind of the longer one. But then again, they all start becoming a little bit longer and longer. Like, some of these islands are pretty short, and then, like, some of them, like this one, where it's like, oh, half of this stream is going to be the present day. I'm not even going to get vocation. Like, the hope was maybe vocations tonight, but... You.
Thanks.
Hello there, are you looking for something? What's that? You want to know where Ellie's spare part is hidden, and the blueprints too, but why? Ambrose's granddaughter. Oh no, so the king finally found poor Ellie. Bill, you're gonna help fix her, so it's not all about news. You find the blueprints and spare part beneath, under a barrel by the waterway, but remember, it's a secret. Oh, and be careful where you're digging. It's been ages since that stuff was buried, so who knows what state it will be in.
Hey!
Okay, all I have to do is go to that one area that I was going to beforehand. Except now there's actually a reason to be here. Xavier digs tentatively. Well, look, this is a blueprints and spare part.
Ah.
Hold on. You better not be headed back to the castle without me. The truth is, I know all about Ellie and how she was built by my ancestor, and I just can't stand the thought of her crippled and cooped up in the castle, no matter how important our kingdom deems the automatical arts. Ellie isn't just any old automaton, you see. There's there's something special about her. If you let me join you, you can count on me to decipher those blueprints and fix Ellie to up to her true self. Honor bright. So please let me come along with you. Oh, that is most obliging of you. Thanks. My name's Bobby, and delighted to meet you. I meant that Ellie is being held in the castle laboratory. Come on, we got to hurry.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah, perfect timing. You couldn't have been met a moment. I was just thinking if I didn't eat soon, I'll keel over and expire. I hate to ask, but be grateful if you hold the fort here while I go and eat something. Toodaloo.
Oh!
Now's a chance. Come on, let's fix up Ellie. I can't believe they rejiggered that gizmo so it's powering that sprocket. They've done a real botched job on you, poor girl, but I think I can help. There we go. Now we can attach the global pistotron if you do the honors. Xavier slots the global pistotron in Ellie's chest, and here's a gratifying click. Beep. Soup temperature critically low. Must locate master. Searching.
Unexpected.
Master located. Master must return to bed. Master is critically ill. Hang on, what's going on? Wait, I think Ellie might think you're a Mr. Autonomous, I think. Master critically ill. Must return to bed. Must consume soup. Settle down, Ellie. Take a close look. This is autonomous, is it? Error detected. Unable to identify autonomous.
Really?
What in heaven's name do you think you're doing here? This room is strictly off limits.
Ah!
God, seize these intruders and frog march them to the cells this instant.
Oh, no.
Autonomous not detected. Ellie must return home. Must make fresh soup. Hang on there. What did that contraption just say? Hot soup essential. Must revive master. You say autonomous just now. I heard you. You talking about the fellow who once drilled in that shack, I take it. Must return to master. Master is critically ill. Must consume soup. Well, I'll be. This is quite an extraordinary development.
Right.
Gods, you will accompany this automaton, I mean Ellie, and ensure she arrives safely at her home. But before you set off, make sure to release Ambrose from his cell and take him with you. We must have witness here today is nothing sort of miraculous. The spark is something I hereto thought as uniquely human, and the breast of an agglomeration of inorganic metal. If we are ever to develop an automaton that can truly think and feel, we must observe Ellie in her own habitat. She must teach us. Now look lively. Yes, your magic. You want to watch her like an animal.
Master confirmed. Asleep. Must administer hot soup. Soup will ensure revival.
Just look at this display of selfless devotion. It is quite clear to me that
I don't
Ellie
think that's what that
possesses
means.
a heart and a soul. Extraordinary.
She was
Absolutely
programmed to make
extraordinary.
soup.
This is it. This is the automaton I have long dreamed of creating. The perfect machine.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but I must protest. You have seen Ellie's plight for yourself. There is nothing perfect about it.
Ellie, you must listen to me. Your master died a long time ago. There is no need for you to make soup anymore. Do you understand that?
Hot soup required. Soup will ensure revival. Must restore master to health. Take walks again. Be together.
It is true. She has no understanding of death. Ellie shows love and devotion to someone who is gone and will never come back. What good does that do her? Or anyone else? My dream has always been to create mechanoids that resemble man in every way. I wanted them to have a human heart and soul, but also the gift of eternal life. But now, I have begun to doubt the wisdom of the entire enterprise. Would such an invention really guarantee a bright future for this kingdom? The truth is, I don't know. I have no idea anymore. Listen up, men. Ellie is not to be disturbed under any circumstances. Is that clear? No one will be allowed to enter this area on pain of death.
Yes, Your Majesty.
It looks like this is it, Ellie. It's all for the best, I think. Goodbye.
I'm not sure if this is like the lesson that we're supposed to learn. I mean, the guy lost his girlfriend, decided to become a shut-in, like found a robot, essentially made it his like servant wife, named it after his dead girlfriend, lived alone until his death, and his robot just continues to try to serve him soup for centuries. I don't know what you can really do. Well, my friends, you've done a rip-roaring job. Everything's worked out perfectly, and Ellie is back where she belongs, tending to her beloved master. I don't think King Faraday would ever have seen the light without your able assistance. I can assure you that we'll never forget all you've done for us.
Well,
I almost forgot. I have a little something that I hope you accept as my token of my gratitude. Like, there is a fucked up nature to it all. Thank you, Jadowski, for the 110 stream streak. Soup is great. Give me soup and give me death. And give you death. This is stored in an autonomous workshop, according to the notes he left. It's very precious object indeed, that only one of the bravest adventurers would know what to do with. I confess I don't quite understand its purpose myself, but I'm confident that you will. I'm glad to meet you. Thanks for everything. Make sure you come back and visit. Clockwork soil. Automaton through the ages. I don't usually like oily smells, but Ellie smells nice to me. Must be her kindness that makes the difference. Her kindness is kind of programmed in. That's kind of the problem. It feels more programmed in than anything else. Anyways, I think this next part is what I expected. Well, let's see. Let me put this here. Oh, there's nothing much with that. Well, actually, what island would that be? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When it was 4. So yeah, there's 3 missing. Anyways. I'm trying to think of like how long it would have taken me to get to this point in the PlayStation version. Yo, Sabertooths. I think they're cubs. Oh boy, look, it's my favorite enemy, the metal slime. Can I hit this metal slime and kill it? Is it going to happen? Oh. That got close. Fuck off.
That's how it's done.
Ah. Okay, now it's just enemies. I should have used... Great Saber Club is feeling playful. Great Saber Club is going to die in this explosion.
All in a day's work.
You know, now that I know that there's like, hold on. Okay, bubble and other. Can I bang? Cool. Envenomed. Yeah, we'll just keep using bang. And anything that hits everybody. Stop trying to hit the middle enemy. Okay, he just doesn't take any damage from like physical attacks?
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, just miss. What about lightning slash? No. Okay, I should really heal. I should heal the poison because Jesus. Nap? Oh, okay. Min sauna. Oh wait, I don't need to use that. Okay. So really, it was just those 2 things. The bubble and click are defeated. You got me that time. Made me green again. I know.
Hey!
I've never seen a campsite like this before. It's rather fascinating, actually. How about we talk to some of its residents? Shh, be quiet. Please, don't talk to me now. Perhaps you should not talk at all, in fact. No one can know I'm here. Sweet Lala, her dancing steals my heart.
Ah,
Somewhere in this world, an altar exists. That is the place wherein the Almighty is sealed. We roamers have searched many centuries for this altar. Now, finally, we approach a location described in legends. Once we cross these mountains, we will arrive at last.
Ah,
Tonight, you see, we decided who will be the clan's next dancer. Lala will be chosen, of course. Rombaro and Madame Rosa know her talent. The blood of Earth Spirit flows through her vein. How I envy her. Any medal. The ritual is taking longer than usual. Well, it's been 60 years since the last one. There are many matters to discuss. I can only hope there is not too much pressure upon young Lala. Can the clan's destiny really be placed in her hands? Good food and good drink have grown scarce since the darkness gripped the land. But still, we never run short of a sacred drink, the water of life we call the spirit of the dance. As long as we have the spirit and the dances and songs passed down by our forefathers, we roamers shall never grow weak. Hello, Snizzle. Oh, I didn't know back sing. I promise. I never touched Florence Torbend without permission. I know it's important. I'm truly blessed, and he agreed to instruct me in playing it. My only fear is that Florin will have no time for my lessons once he's married to Lala. There's some handwritten sheet music on the table. Some words have also been scrawled in the margin. To Lala, with all my love.
ah.
Well, it's a long time since any Gajos visited us. Strange that you chose tonight of all nights. You see, the Almighty has long since been sealed away, and it's the duty of we roamers to restore him to his rightful place. And when the time comes to restore him, it shall be the duty of the clan's dancer to do so. She is among the most blessed with the power of the Earth Spirit. Only rarely do those born of us who are so blessed, but one or two of each generation at most. And tonight we shall learn whether we have a daughter worthy of the task. Lala will pass the test, of course, there's no doubt. Rombaro knows her talent.
ooh.
Hold up, you ain't part of the clan, are you? Well, I didn't think Gajos can hack it around these parts. They say the Earth Spirit is one of the four great spirits. All four came into the world when the Almighty was sealed away long ago. And it seems that the power of the Earth Spirit lives on in the young Lala. That means that the mark, that's the meaning of the mark she carries. Her fate is of unspeakable importance. It cannot be easy. Still, we roamers are very, very proud of her. Easy.
Yes?
The ritual's not over yet, I'm afraid. You're going to have to... Actually, it looks like the ritual's about to end, if you wouldn't mind taking a step back. There, the ritual is complete. Wow. Oh man, it makes the yellow glow.
Listen.
Gather around, roamers. Today is an auspicious day. A new dancer has been chosen. Come, step forth, Lala. My fellow roamers, Lala is our new dancer. It is she who will lead us into a brighter tomorrow. Now come, Florin, you must take your place beside Lala. Florin, you have shown us that you will play with purity and strike notes that ring clear and true. Together with Lala, you must lead we roamers towards our destiny.
Okay.
I will do my best, Madame Rosa. Romas, it is time to celebrate. Celebrate until the morning comes. Drink, dance, and be merry. The future is bright. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long. I can introduce you to Rumbaro and Madame Rosa, if you would like. Rumbaro, Madame Rosa, I brought some gajos to see you. They arrived here in the middle of the ritual.
Listen.
What's that, Boldo? We have visitors? What a pleasant surprise. It's rare to see gajos roaming the mountains these days. How many years has it been, Rumbaro? How long now since we last met travelers on the road? Come, Rosa, do not jump to conclusions so readily. How can you be certain that these gajos are mere travelers? Perhaps they are monsters in disguise of human form. Monsters, Rumbaro, really? Tell me, gajos, do you have any evidence, any proof that you're not, in fact, monsters? I mean, no, not really. No evidence, eh? That is not the sort of honesty I would expect for a monster in disguise. I wonder what to make of this. Come, Rumbaro, that is enough. These travelers are surely too tired for your silly games. Really? How dull. Young gajos, I must apologize for Rumbaro's behavior. Sadly, he is fond of tomfoolery. Plainly, you are not monsters. Now I would like to offer you our clan's warmest greetings and the blessings of the roamers. We cannot perhaps give you the best hospitality here in the mountains, but I hope you enjoy your time with us nonetheless. If anything causes you trouble, be sure to inform Rumbaro or myself right away. Wronk medicine.
Well, looks like we're here for the night. I suppose it's as good a place as any. And since we've finally happened across some people who don't seem to need our help with anything, we should try to make the most of it. I'm off to see if any local girls want to dance. You're more than welcome to come with me if you want.
Oh, girls indeed. It's all Kiefer ever seems to think about. I mean, you should have seen the way he was looking at Lala just now. Still, it's none of my business. I'm not going to let Kiefer stop me enjoying myself. I want to try whatever that stuff is everyone's drinking.
I want to get hammered.
Me too, me too. I love trying new drinks, and it smells amazing. I've been sniffing it this whole time and thinking,
Now I'm just by myself. Young ladies these days seem reluctant to devote themselves to dancing. Perhaps you should have noticed it too? No. No, you don't think so. Perhaps you're not yet acquired the ability to recognize a real dancer then. Perhaps you only look at the dancer herself while she's performing. That is a mistake. To recognize a true dancer, you must observe the audience around her. Does she bring them joy? Does she fill their hearts with warmth? Oh. Florin's turbane playing is exceptionally clear and filled with emotion tonight. We can rest assured his melodies shall keep evil at bay, as always. Lala, however, retired to her tent without even stopping to enjoy the party. Whatever occurred in Rumbaro's tent must have been momentous indeed. Dancing is the means by we roamers give praise to the Almighty. As long as we have our music and are in our dancing, no monster shall do us harm. Now come, dance with us. We roamers believe that the purpose in life is to free the Almighty from his prison and restore him to his rightful place. Once that is done, our duty will be complete and young Lala's destiny will be fulfilled. Oh, how I wish I could play the turbane as Florin does. I'm sure would surely be betrothed to one such as Lala if I could. Hehe. The stuff in this pot smells amazing, but if I drink it, am I going to end up staggering around talking nonsense like everybody else? Fear not, the Roman supply of spirit of dance can never be exhausted. Come, fill your glass and celebrate. On top of all else, Lala and Florian are to be wed. All this celebrating reminds me of the celebrations for the pilchard harvest back home. It's making me a bit homesick, actually. You remember how angry I was when you got me kicked off of Father's ship, Xavier? Still, I think it was for the best in the end. I mean, just think about all the adventures we had since, all the monsters we fought. Oh, I believe I may imbibe the spirit of the dance rather too freely. Now, it may be the drinking, talking, but I cannot see to warm to Florin. His airs or graces irk me, and he never wishes to engage in a real man's conversation. I often wonder how Lala truly feels about him, deep in her hearts of hearts. The Almighty is sealed away in an altar on the other side of these mountains. We roamers have spent centuries searching for it. Tomorrow we'll begin the final stage of our journey. This being so, we must make the most of this latest moments of leisure. Come, you must dance with us. It is through dance and song that we make the restoration Almighty of reality. He is totally absorbed in playing the Torban. He doesn't even notice that Xavier is talking to him.
Hey!
That dancer, Lala, she really is beautiful, isn't she? I don't know, she looks like a generic NPC. Not your type, eh? Well, to each their own, I suppose. Not sure what's up with her right now, though. I mean, everyone else here is celebrating. But so I just go running into the tent looking pretty worried about something. I wonder what's up. I want to go and ask her what's wrong, but I'm too nervous to talk to her. I don't suppose you can help me out, could you? Grab me some of the spirit of the dance that lady's handing out. Nice one, you're a star, Xavier. Couple of gloves of that Zeus and I'll be able to talk to Lala, no problem. Fucking get yourself drunk before you talk to women. Fear not, the Roma supply. You wish to bring some spirit of dance to your friend to ease his nerves? That's the most kind of you. Here you are. A sip or two of spirit of the dance is sure to put your friend in a more relaxed frame of mind. Alcohol.
Hey!
Ah, there you are. You got the spirit of the dance, too. Nice one. I owe you for this. Okay, looks like we're all set. Let's go and pay Lala a visit.
Right.
Hey, what's the matter? Don't tell me you want me heading there alone. I thought we promised to stick together when times get tough, and I might even get a better chance to talk to her. I never get a chance to talk to her. Come on, I know you're not the type to leave a damsel in distress.
Do I know you?
You will do, soon enough. I'm Kiefer, and this is my best friend. You're Lala, right? That ceremony was amazing! But I just wanted to ask, and I hope you don't mind. Are you alright? Feel free to tell me it's none of my business. But you look so sad and lonely and... Well, you see, I think I think you're really beautiful, Lala.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Forget
Kiefer got drunk and started flirting with the strange woman that he's never seen before.
It's not easy to say such things to someone's face. You clearly have courage. Thank you for thinking about me. It is very kind of you to show such concern for a stranger. As you may be aware, we Romas have a very important duty. We must free the Almighty from the seal under which he was placed long ago. What is more, it is I who must carry out this duty. That is the purpose of my life. The mark I bear is proof of this.
Whoa. Sounds like you're pretty special then. I mean, do you know how rare it is to have something that only you can do? I'd say that makes you pretty amazing, Lala. Did I say something funny?
I like you, Kiefer. No Roma would ever compliment me the way that you did.
Really? Well, I'm sure that's not true. Well, I'm happy I made you laugh. I think.
Lala? Lala, are you there?
She said he. That's an open invite to her bedroom.
Who are you, please? What are you doing? This is Lala's tent. Gadjos such as you have no business here.
Florin, wait. This is my doing. They simply asked me.
Silence, Lala. You Gadjos. I know what you are up to. You expect me to allow you to try and charm my betrothed with your worldly ways? I will not stand for it.
Every great RPG needs a cuck arc, and this is this game's cuck arc. Florin's jealousy had made him very angry indeed, but Xavier eventually succeeds in calming him down. Florin apologizes for his overreaction, and everyone manages to sit down and have a civilized conversation. It's been a very long day, and after a glass or two of Spirit of Dance, Xavier soon falls asleep. The stars come out and as the night grows darker. It seems like I must have fallen asleep. Forgive me, Gachos. I was not a very good host. No, don't worry about Florin. I had a whale of a time. Hey, does anyone know where Lala's gone? She's likely moved to another tent as not to disturb us. She's always so considerate. Right, well, I suppose we better head back to our own tent then. Let's get moving, shall we?
Oh!
Whoa!
Huh?
What was that? What's happening out there? Come on, let's go. Monsters! Yeah. Please, somebody! What in the... Well, don't just stand there. We need to help them. David, keep us updated and listen up. I saw a boulder chase some monsters towards the gate of the encampment. He was all alone, and there was loads of them. I'll take care of things here. See if he's all right. Next. Yeah. Get out of my way. Hold on, Lala. I'm coming. Boulder's in trouble. We have to help him out. Keep getting poisoned. Okay, I should actually use multi-slash.
Right.
Okay, just... Actually, why did I do that? Well, at least Kiefer's poisoned this time. I thought he might have been immune to poison because it just kept missing. Squee! Are you alright, Boldo? La. She headed for the forest by herself. She's looking for the child the monsters took. But don't worry about me. I need you to go and find her now. Well, Boldo, curses, it's my fault for not waking up sooner. Is it my Torbane that keeps the monsters at bay? I failed to play and now... Never mind that, Florin. We need to focus on helping Lala. That's all that matters. Maribel and Ruff, go and make sure there aren't any monsters hanging around the encampment, okay? Leave it to us. Meanwhile, let's head to the forest. Let's find Lala and the kid has been abducted. That leaves you, Florin. I'm the only one who can play the Torbane to keep the monsters better. I better not leave the encampment. I'll stay here to make sure everyone's alright. But please, you must find Lala. We will, don't worry. The monsters hightailed it in the forest in the northwest. Let's go after them fast. I know there was a fight with monsters in the original, but I don't think it started with this part.
They didn't stand a chance.
Sounds like Lala fought the monster in the forest to the west.
Oh.
Why?
Huh?
Did you hear that? Sounds like the kid's nearby. Bet Lala is too. Let's push onward.
Get back! You are not to touch a hair on this child's head.
Oi! Over here, basic! If it's a fight you're after, we're more than game.
Kiefer?
Hey, Lala! We've come to rescue you! Now, come on! Let's do this!
Is this little funny motherfucker gonna do the underpants dance? Because usually he does the underpants dance.
Hey!
It's still better to do multi-slice, isn't it? Weird dance. Yeah, that's so much more damage than just using lightning. Sadly, I can only attack now. Unga. There we go.
That's how it's done. Are you two all right? You're not hurt?
I am fine, and you are very strong.
What are you doing here?
Boldo asked us to come. Looks like we made it just in time.
My father? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Everyone is. Don't worry.
Oh, praise the Almighty.
So my mother is also fine? I want to see her now. I will go back to the encampment. Thank you for helping me, Lala. You too, Gajos.
Hey! He's a live one, eh? Still, if Florin's playing that Torban of his, there won't be any monsters outside the forest. He should be fine by himself. We'd better head back ourselves, though. I think we've had enough forest for one day. Can you stand, Lala?
I am sorry. I seem to have twisted my ankle.
Ah, right. Well, in that case, you'd better lead the way.
Hmm? It's like
Lala,
back,
take
forth,
my
back,
hand.
forth.
I'll help
Huh?
All right. Thank you.
So, this might not be the best time, but would you mind if I asked you something, Lala? Why did you go and take on that monster all by yourself? That was pretty reckless of you.
I told you that it is the Roma's duty to restore the Almighty, and that we are to continue our travels until we do so. Well, a long time ago, at the start of our journey, we were a mighty clan, the equal of any kingdom. But as the journey grew longer and harder, conflict and disease took their toll, and our numbers dwindled. The clan grew weaker and weaker. Now, my father and I are the only ones capable of fighting at all. Do you understand?
Yeah.
My dearest wish is for us to complete our journey, to fulfill our duty that we roamers may live freely in the future. That is why I fight. That is why I dance. For my clan, first and foremost. And for myself.
I understand, Lala. I know exactly what you mean. But let me just say one thing. You don't need to deal with all this by yourself. Even if you can't count on the other members of the clan, you can count on me. I can give you the support you need, just like I'm doing right now.
Thank you.
Motherfucker ain't being anywhere near subtle. Also, this conversation does not happen in the PlayStation version. I can just remember this.
Kiefer.
Like, her spraining her ankle happens. Lala leans on Kiefer's shoulder while Xavier keeps watch over both. The sun goes down, they make their way out of the forest. I'm pretty sure what it was is that they leave the forest, you go meet another location. That's when she gets the sprained ankle. I didn't read what that said. It seems you Gajos have excelled yourself. You drove back the monster from encampment and brought back our kinfolk in one piece. I trust your ankle is not too badly injured, my girl. But of course, postpone the ritual. The pain's too great. No, Rumbaro, my ankle's fine. I only need to rest a little while. Please don't worry about me. You must proceed to the altar of the Almighty. I'm afraid I must ask you another favor. Would you be so kind to escort Rumbaro and the others to the altar? My father would do so usually, but he's injured, and it means a lot to me if you could help. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. We can hardly leave you and your father alone here, Lala. You both injured for one thing.
Okay, listen.
I'll stay with them. But Kiefer, I told you, right? You can count on me. Yes, I remember. Well, in that case, thank you very much. We roamers do not like to accept help from outsiders. But the journey we begin tomorrow will decide the fate of the world. This is no time for such minor quibbles. We'll be grateful for your assistance. And so the decision is made. Kiefer will stay behind at the encampment while the others will accompany the clan to the altar. The party settled down to sleep once more, and then morning comes. Maybe it was just like this. I just don't remember going to the west in the forest or the deeper thing of like talking.
Lala. I trust you will take good care of yourself and of dear Baldo.
Oh yes, Madame Rosa.
Kiefer, I trust you will do whatever is required to protect Lala and her father.
Of course! I'll make sure they're safe, no matter what. You lot, just try and hang in there until I arrive, okay?
Oh, shut up, you insufferable big head. We'll be fine, thank you very much. Just remember you've got a job to do. All your posing won't mean a thing if something happens to Lala.
It seems you young Gajos are close indeed. It pleases me to see it. Now then, young man, if you are ready, we must depart.
Rombaro, I too will stay behind. We simply cannot leave Lala in the care of a Gajo, no matter what he may have done for us in the past.
Florin, cease your hot-headed selfishness. Without you and your Torban, how do you expect us to ward off monsters? Or do you not care for your clansfolk? Do you not understand the importance of our mission? Do you not wish to see the Almighty risen?
Of course I do. But, Rombaro, Rombaro, the Vanguard has departed.
Very well. Then our own departure cannot be delayed any longer. I am sorry that you had to witness such foolishness. Now, put it from your mind. We make for the altar forthwith. It is to be found in a lake on the other side of the mountains to the west. Come, we must make haste. You may join us there.
Boop, boop. I think we're only halfway done with this part. Oh wait, that's the northern one. Went out the north.
Hey!
Whoops. Oh wait, no, it's fine. I was like, for a second, like, did I fuck up? What's this here? Cape overlooking the ocean. Oh. This is for later. I have to go back through the forest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this forest does not exist in the PlayStation version. Like, this area right here does not exist. Oh. Bang. Damn. Oh, it's an aubergine.
Easy peasy.
Because we had the wobergine, now we have the aubergine. Every now and then I'm just waiting to see a fucking metal slime. Crap. Okay, no, coral grief will be fine. Metal sign gamut. I swear, I saw two. I saw two, and they both ran away, and one of them was near death, and Furhead. Orc. Then again, I am kind of curious how much metal slimes would be with proficiency. If it, you know, since they've added the whole vocation proficiency. Like, do they give more? How much more?
Easy peasy.
I will probably never see another metal slime. And I don't think I can, like, do the thing like I can in 8. Okay, yeah. Did I get rid of the mountain cave? Okay, I think they got rid of one cave system that was along the way. Oh, there's the metal slimes. Okay. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted. Okay, we got 2 there. Oh, it stayed! It stayed! It stayed! Sadly, the only person that can attack multiple times in one turn is you. There we go. All right.
That was easy.
How big of a dick? 2,600 HP. Okay, vocation's just 5. So it's just experience.
Knew I had it in me.
Everybody gained a level. Yeah, there was like one cave system that was here in between this area and that you just have like a little rest. Hello, TK. Oh. Look, Gajos, look at the lake. Can you see it at the bottom? The altar of the Almighty awaits. To restore the Almighty to the rightful place, we must enter the altar, but how can such a thing be done? You can kind of see it. I might have to play the PlayStation original cutscene that happens at this area, because it's like there's so much that it depends upon how the quality of here it is, and then the other one. Please be quiet. I do not wish for anybody to hear the conversation. I have something important to say, and since you're Gajos, believe it's safe for me to tell you. Will you care to hear it? A few days ago, I got up in the middle of the night to answer a call of nature. When I saw it. Florin was bathing in the lake. He was shirtless, and I saw it, plain as the day. The mark, the same mark that Lala has. My mother told me that 2 people who both bear the mark are forbidden from marrying one another. That's why you must keep this a secret. I'm fond of both Florin and Lala. I would hate for my action to make them unhappy. Oh. Ah, there you are. You joined us. The altar of the Almighty is visible at the bottom of the lake. The question is, how do we access it? A view. Oh. All this time we thought the holy objects were in the cave near the lake. Now it's transpires to the altar itself. Which surely means we must find a method of draining the lake. Our ancestors were known for their care and consideration. It is unthinkable that they would place a sacred object in a cave that has become infested with monsters. Oh. Ah, as ever, I hope you will not mind waiting a little while longer. We must divine what might prove that we are the chosen people. I fear it might take some time. We'll be sending yourselves and Florin into the cave as soon as we know exactly what we seek. We're working now on decoding the ancient text. Perhaps you could rest in a nearby tent in meanwhile. By reading of the text, there seems to be a device within the cave that will drain the lake of water. To activate it, however, we must present the undeniable proof that we are the chosen people. But what such evidence can we possibly provide? I trust this long journey here has not left you too fatigued. That is good. Then you will be prepared for the shocking news. It seems that 2 sacred items are required to free the Almighty lie not in the depths of the cave, but within the altar itself. It would appear as I failed to correctly decipher the ancient texts. Rather embarrassing, but, well, it cannot be helped now. We're holding a meeting to try and devise a means by which we may access the altar in the lake. It may take a while. Please feel free to rest in one of our tents until we're finished. I want this. Okay.
Ah.
Yes.
Hey!
I'm making all over. I don't think I give used to sleeping in the tent. Still, I mustn't grumble. Now, I wonder if Rambaros has any idea of accessing.
Right.
You have awoken. Finally, the elders have discovered how the lake might be drained. You and I must head into the cave without further delay. Madame Rose and the others believe that a mechanism for draining the lake must be activated using the chime of the chosen. What better proof than a birthright could that be? They must be. They have been passed down through all the generations, but they may only be sounded by a roamer of pure blood. As such, there's no question of you entering the cave alone. I will come with you. Let us do what we can to assist one another. Now come. He will sit in the party and do nothing. Kissers. Bleh. Bleh. Okay, you know, it's kind of nice that they do, at very least, have some enemies that you can still one-shot. It's very helpful. Like, oh yeah, I've outleveled these creatures. Granted, I wouldn't be this high of the level in the other games. Or in the PlayStation version. Or maybe I would have. It's kind of hard to dictate. Because the PlayStation version really relied upon vocations carrying you. And vocation ranks were different than level ranks, so... or levels in general. And you primarily were just, like, gaining skills and abilities via, vocations. Disgraceful, even the sacred spot of this has been ransacked by monsters. It would not surprise me if they've already destroyed the treasure bequeathed to us by the Almighty. We must be prepared for anything. Wait, is this the right? Okay, no, that is a. This is the path. Like right now, I'm not gonna get any more abilities until I finally hit what's the place called? Until I hit all trades. Then the true game gets to begin, as I get to see whether or not they have that spike in fucking difficulty that both the original game and the 3DS game has.
Easy peasy.
Because, oh lord. Also getting through all trades. Oh god. I do want to see how bad all trades is in this game. Okay, this room is the same. Too stunned to move. At very least, I'll get to the beginning of all trades tonight.
All in a day's work.
Well, let's see. This is stream 4 of this, because even though I started this week, I had the demo, and the demo was another 3 hours. And it usually takes about 20 hours to get vocations. So we're kind of on track. Wait, no, we're not. 12 hours. I keep on thinking that I do 3 4-hour streams. Like, no, I've done 4 3-hour streams. We'll be at 12 hours. So yeah, there is a marked improvement. But the amount that has been cut so far has been, I wouldn't say minuscule, just... Wait, but... Like, I can find the one or two things that have been cut, and it's like they're not super important. Like, there hasn't been, like, a gaping hole of, oh, hey, this is not here. And this needs to be here because otherwise it ruins the experience. Which was kind of my concern, even though I know there's still 3 areas that I know aren't in this game that I kind of wish there were. But I want to see how they actually handle it. Hold on. No. I should have seen that coming. I thought I could maybe squeak by. It just really depends upon how long all trades take. But then again, it might take a lot longer or much shorter. Because the drunk guy that was in Frobisher, I'm pretty sure is a guy that you meet in, like, the underground casino that I know isn't in this game because fuck Europe. Fuck their trade laws. Fuck. Let there be Gamba in my children's video games. It'll be fine. The kids are not going to learn gambling from playing Dragon Quest. No little child is playing Dragon Quest. As in, I don't think I've ever seen like a Western youth like truly play Dragon Quest, and I mean like they're like 8 or 9. It's only the Japanese. A little 4 or 5 a 5 or 6 year old in Japan would be playing a Dragon Quest. Maybe. I mean, I'm not talking like, you know, back in the 90s, absolutely 100% for sure. Nowadays, less sure. I'm not even sure what like kids in Japan are doing. Like, do the Japanese kids like play the Fortnite? I don't think Japanese kids play Fortnite. Are they into the gacha games? I mean, I remember something recently about like Japanese kids don't have as much attachment to certain series because they don't make as many games as they usually do nowadays. Like, yeah, sure, that's been like, you know, there's been a Dragon Quest game out every year for like the last few years, but it's been like, what, 3 remakes? And, well, I mean, technically 4 remakes if you count 1 and 2 as separate games. And then, like, Dragon Quest Monsters, and then Dragon Quest Builders 2, and... Like, they might not have as much of an attachment to Dragon Quest.
Oh,
I feel a breeze coming from this hole. They must leave some kind of open space. I should not have done. Wait, hold on. I should go up here and there. And see if these chests have anything. Okay, this one had 200 gold coins. I mean, it does say a lot, especially since, like, I have no idea what's even going on with Dragon Quest 12. That thing must have been announced in pre-production when they announced it. Because even Dragon Quest 11, which was announced before the Switch 1, and I remember that because it was like legitimately the first Switch game ever announced, came out like within 3 to 4 years of its announcement. And I think 12 was announced like 4 years ago. Man. So I kind of hope that I see 12 news before the end of the year. And I still want to play 11 on stream sometime this year as well. A stone grave of time. A chest that rests in a wintry bath will show us the Almighty's path. At least that's what I believe it says. What is it? You seem strange. There it says that the text engraved on the stone. A chest that rests in a wintry bath will show us the Almighty's path. He can suddenly read the words himself. Huh? If I didn't know better, I would say you knew exactly what was written there without my help. It seems the effort of reading it has it rather worn you down. You're still new to this, I suppose. I've been reading these ancient runes since I was but a boy. I would hardly consider it worthy of Lala's hand otherwise. I struggle sometimes, but I study every day. And not only reading at the Torban too, and other ancient arts, yet despite my efforts, I remain uneasy. Ritual grows near, and yet dear Lala grows distant. That's how it feels, at least. But I digress from the matter at hand. Let's commit to the words of stone of memory and move on. Let me just remember it. It carves a chest that rests in wintry bath will show us the Almighty. Fuck, cannon box. A wintry bath just sounds like it's a sounds like it's a snow. It's a snow. Cool. I love it when that happens. You know what? Let me pull him. So that maybe Call of the Wild does more damage. Oh, cool! It knows whack! I really am happy that it knows whack. That's not going to fuck with me or anything. Okay, good. Good thing Ocean's Devotion was there. Wait, why am I doing this?
Right.
Oh. There we go. 148. Canna box. A lot of these are probably going to be canna boxes, aren't they? Good. Good. That it didn't do a stupid thing. You know what? Let loose. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. And I did a crit. That's great. I have like no mana across anybody. Items. A chest that resides in runabout water somehow? Okay, so any chest that has water next to it or on it is a real chest. Everything else is a canna box. Bang. It sounds hollow. Probably need to come back there later. You're good. Oh! Okay, so the way this worked in the PlayStation version is you would have like a couple of paths. One would have like a treasure chest on it and the other ones no. And you had to go in the direction that doesn't have treasure chests.
All in a day's work. Knew I had it in me.
The ancient text is carved in the stone. Florin reads the text. That you are here, that signifies that you're prove both bold and wise. Now prove your chosen line, and lo, your onward path shall shine. Prove your chosen line. This meant to me and present the chimes of the chosen. Florin holds up the chimes of the chosen and allows that sound to echo through the cave. And this is the exact same right now. The way ahead's been revealed. We're close now, we must be. Our destiny will be fulfilled. You must wait a little longer, Lala. Whoops. Nope. Gotta get this. Gotta get the fragment. Gotta get it. Ah! That's fine. Everything's dead now. Honestly, I think maybe I should have tried did not normal mode, but like hard mode. Because maybe like the amount of experience and levels I've been gaining has been a little bit too much. I think the only difference on that floor is like they shine, they don't stay around.
Oh.
This is it. This is the mechanism that allows us to drain the lake. When I play the chimes of the chosen here, the altar of the Almighty will become accessible. Are you ready? I shall play the chimes on the thing. The lake should now be drained. Come, let us proceed to the altar of the Almighty. As soon as the ritual has been performed, Lala will be free from the balance of duty. Free to love me.
Oh.
Now it's finally time for restoration to take place. Come, Xavier, let us leave this place. The main change carved in the stone floor reads aloud. Now prove you the chosen line and low onward to your path lock. Resilience? Some fan I'm blast through and a prayer ring. Oh goody, 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 goody.
Oh.
You return when we saw water draining from the lake. We hurried down here. Ramboro is waiting at front of the altar. How heaven and earth did our ancestors manage to devise all these contrivances and contraptions? I can only imagine the Almighty himself must offer a helping hand in the creation. What happened to the ritual? How does it work? And will we still be roamers when it ends?
Ah,
I cannot help but feel excited. What form will the Almighty take when he is restored, I wonder? I envy Lala so. I wish I was the bearer of the Earth Spirit's blood and the dancer of the sacred dance. The scale and beauty of the altar is beyond the wildest imaginings. Lala and the others are awestruck when they finally lay eyes on it, I am sure.
Ah.
The ritual will be starting soon, will it not? My mother says I must be sure to be brave and proud no matter what happens and quiet. It's time my people come in last. I pray that Lala arrives soon so the ritual will begin. The purpose in all of the dances is to praise the Almighty. How long we waited for the day he was finally restored. By the beard of the Almighty, the altar is larger than I ever imagined, and if the ancient texts are correct, this is where the Almighty himself resides, sealed away awaiting his rebirth. The altar of the Almighty is beautiful indeed. How many generations of Romans have waited for this day, I wonder?
Oh!
Ah, there you are. Thanks to your efforts, the lake has been drained, and the altar of the Almighty has been revealed. Thank you from the bottom of our Romer heart. All that remains now is to retrieve the two sacred items, namely the Turban of Truth and the Vestments of Virtue. You have done so much for us, it's only right that you retrieve them. I have no idea how we might thank you for all you have done for us, young Gajos. Oh my, it appears your journey into the cave was not without sacrifice. Madame most administrative warrior seems to be casting a spell. Wounds are healed. They're all better. Now young Lala and the others will be arriving soon. The sacred items must be retrieved. You must lose no time in entering the altar. You will accompany our friends once more, Florin. Of course, Madame Rosa. Now it seems to make our way inside. We must read the engraving on the stones beside the stairs. When the Turban of Truth glows in all gold, our Lord shall wake from sleep. A maiden's virtue vestment clad must dance to peace to keep. Beyond lies the Torban of truth. My destiny awaits. It is time, young Gajo. Time for you to enter the altar. May the Almighty's blessing go with you.
These are the two sacred items described in the ancient texts. The Torban of Truth. This is the instrument I must play. And here is the Vestment of Virtue, in which Lala will perform her dance. Together, we will carry out the ritual, and the Almighty will be restored. Then I shall be free at last. Free to choose my own path in life, no longer shackled by the destiny of the roamers.
Florin takes down the Torban of truth and the vestments.
Come, we must return to the clan. They will be keen to thank you, I'm sure.
Wait up! Sorry we're late. Lala's bad leg was troubling her, so I thought I'd better carry her on.
What? You carried my betrothed? You? An outsider?
Florin, that is enough. Kiefer has done us a great service. I could not have come here without him.
Lala.
I see that you have already recovered the Torban of Truth and the Vestment of Virtue. Good. Then we must prepare.
Are you sure you're up to it? Here, take my arm.
Thank you, Kiefer.
Lala! Wait for me!
Okay.
We're very nearly ready, Romboro. We may begin the ritual forthwith. Now, Florin, there's no need to rush. Perhaps you allow me to examine the Torban of truth first of all? Romboro takes the Torban of truth from Florin. Yes, as expected. The time is not right yet. What? But surely... Look closely. According to the engraving beside the stairs, the Almighty will be restored where the Torban of truth glows golden. Does it seem to be glowing to you? I cannot tell you why, my lad, but it seems clear to me that the time for the ritual is not yet nigh. But then, when? How will we know? We must at least try. If we do not, it may be your years before my duty is fulfilled.
Listen.
Please, Florin, you must think of what you're suggesting. What if it did? What if it did lift the seal? What if it did and time was not right? If the Almighty were restored too soon and Demon King destroyed him once and for all, we would have failed utterly in our duty. And then there would be no future for anyone, Romer or otherwise. It is a risk we cannot take. Well, if we come all this way, you really mean to just give up now? I cannot give up. I will not. The Almighty has led us here to this place on this day for a reason. What? The time is right for his restoration. It must be. Lauren snatches the Torban of truth from Rumbaro. Lala, do as I tell you and put on the vestment of virtue. You will dance and I order it.
What?
But Florin, do you really mean to go through with this? I do, and I'll need your help. It is time for you to pray. Pray for the restoration of the Almighty. Hi, Yoshi.
Nothing is happening.
Foolish human children. Those who break the seal must be punished.
This does not happen.
Let go of the turban, Florin!
This does not happen in the original.
I will not! I cannot!
At least I don't remember this part. I'm pretty sure this doesn't happen. It's a complete failure. Merman. Yeah, this doesn't ever happen.
Florin!
Feel it. Feel my wrath.
But Florin, why?
After we're done this, I need to show you the cutscene that happens, like that cutscene beforehand
Come on, Florin,
was on the PlayStation 1, because I've shown it once before, but like there is a night and day difference.
You suck.
Hello, Avalon.
Did you hear that? That was Florin's voice coming from inside the monster. And it sounds like he's in pain. Come on, let's deal with this thing and set Florin free.
No, this would be better. No, I'm going to show you the original because it is so like if I was to tell you that game came out in 2000 and I showed you that cutscene, it's like a fucking like man early 3D. But yeah, we there's no boss fight at the end of this. They added a boss fight. He continues to use an attack that's not effective. Hmm.
Oh, cheers.
Lala has a look of concern. Fire been lit in Florin's soul. Florin seems to be really struggling.
I owe you one.
Literally Ocean's devotion helping me. That felt like it could have been bad. Full. Shit. Okay, good. She was useful for once.
Let's go!
La 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 la.
Oh, cheers!
La 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 la.
Here I come! Hata! Catherine!
Okay.
It's over, isn't it?
How's about that?
Good job, Kiefer. You leveled up.
I can move. Is my punishment really at an end? Lala! Lala, are you alright?
Kiefer! Oh, your wounds look very bad. Are you in pain?
No, I'm fine. It's... nothing. Really.
Oh, thank goodness. And thank you, Kiefer. Thank you all.
This was all my fault. All of it.
But Florin, I am equally to...
No! No, Lala. It was me who insisted we go ahead with the ritual. For my own selfish reasons. I have known all along. Known that you do not love me. But I thought, perhaps if I were to fulfill the Roma's duty, perhaps then...
Oh, Florin. I should have told you the truth long ago. But I knew our fates were intertwined. I meant only to protect you, and myself. The fact is, Florin, we cannot be together. I am sorry.
I understand. I only hope that you can forgive me, Lala, for what I have done.
And with that, Roma ritual to restore the Almighty was accompanied by Boldo. The party head back to the cave and removed the chimes had chosen from the pedestal on which they were placed. The lake is filled with water once again, and the altar of the Almighty is submerged. Gromboro decides to keep hold of the Torbane of Truth and Vestments of Virtue for now. The roamers and the party set back to where they first met. Although the ritual was a failure, the Romans threw a huge party to say goodbye to Xavier and his friends and thank them for all they'd done. And then, in the small hours, a few.
Everything that happened today was my fault. And now it is all ruined. We cannot fulfill our duty. I cannot be with Lala. I will have to leave the clan.
But what's going to happen to Lala if you're not here? You're just going to leave her to deal with everything herself?
You don't understand. I have been lying to Lala from the start.
That mark?
We roamers have one ironclad rule. 2 people who bear the mark of the Earth Spirit must never be permitted to marry. Well, my mark first appeared only a few years ago. And, as luck would have it, it was just after I had become engaged to Lala. Of course, by that point, I was head over heels in love with her.
You know what? I can't get my head around all this. You, Rombaro, Madame Rosa, Baldo, you're all as bad as each other. It's all rules this and duty that. Have none of you stopped to think what Lala wants?
What you say is correct. And I hate that you are free to say it. I have hated it from the start. But you are perhaps the only one that Lala can count on. To protect her and to support her. You are in a unique position to do that. Will you do this, Kiefer? Will you look after Lala?
Well... you heard all that, right?
Yep.
Well, it doesn't matter either way.
Hey, Sean, it's
You
going
and I
all right.
Need to have a chat. Let's meet at that hill overlooking the sea to the west. No one will disturb us there. Not even Maribel.
You talked in private.
It's quite a view, isn't it? Doesn't this place remind you of Astard? I thought you'd say that. Okay, so listen. This journey we've been on, it's made me realize something. A while ago, your dad said this adventure was all about recovering a lost world. So the question is, who did this to the world in the first place? Well, if you ask me, it's obvious. It's the same bad egg who's been creating chaos in all these towns we've been to. You know who I mean, right? Yeah, the Demon King. This journey of ours is going to lead us to him in the end. I've never been more sure of anything. And when that happens, well, we'll need the Almighty on our side. Don't you think? Yeah, I thought you would. Anyway, I've been giving it some thought. To restore the Almighty to this world, we need the roamers. But leaving such an important job to them alone, well, to Lala, really, doesn't feel right. You know what I mean, don't you? Right. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. Just hear me out, okay? I've never really mentioned this before, but the fact is, there's something about you. Call it destiny, or whatever, but you have a purpose in life. Me, on the other hand, well, there's nothing special about me. Apart from the fact that I happen to be born a prince. And if I'm honest, I used to be jealous of you. That's why I wanted to come on this adventure. To see if I could find a purpose too. Something only I could do. I think I've waffled on long enough, so I'll leave it there. It's already getting late. You head back and get some rest. I'll be right behind you. I'm just going to enjoy the view a little longer. I'm in that kind of mood tonight.
Xavier does as he's told and heads back to the encampment to rest, leaving Kiefer gazing out. Xavier returns to the tent where his friends are sleeping before he knows it's and before he knows it, he's asleep himself. And then the morning comes.
Hey!
I slept like a baby. Morning, Xavier. I thought I saw Kiefer talking to you in the middle of the night. Was everything alright with him? Well, spare me the details. I expect he was just boring you to tears about how he's in love with Lala he is or something. Now, shall we get going? Look lively, Ruff. We're heading out. What? It's morning already. I'm still sleepy.
Take this!
There's no doubting your talent, boy, or your tenacity. I yield.
Thank you, Baldo. You're a more than worthy opponent. So, Rombaro, this means I can be the next guardian of the Romas, right?
Yes, most certainly. We would be foolish to refuse one so skilled. Come before me, Kiefer. Your companions, too. My fellow roamers, it gives me great pleasure to announce that a new guardian now watches over us. Allow me to introduce our newest clan member, Kiefer. I must also express our gratitude to his fellow Gajos, without whom we would never have found our way to the altar of the Almighty. Let us lift up our voices in the song of thanks. To our new companions, may the blessings of the Almighty be upon them all.
I hate to spring it on you like this, but it looks like this is where our journey together ends. I can't go back to our world, to our time, to a place where my whole future's decided for me. I'm going to stay here and look after the roamers. And besides, look at this amazing sword they give you! Ha! Bet you've never seen engraving like this before. And as guardian of the Almighty's chosen people, it's all mine now. That's my destiny. My purpose. I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you? I had a feeling you'd say that. Anyway, I suppose you'll be heading back to Pilchard Bay now. Let me take you as far as the teleportal, at least.
Can I go ahead and unequip him? I forget if, like, I can just do this. How do I unequip? I know it's a modern game, and so this is just going to be, like, default, they'll unequip. I'm just going to go ahead and unequip anyways.
Well, here we are. This is it. Time for us to part ways. There are people out there who need your help, and people here who need mine. We've both got a job to do, after all. And when we roamers fulfill our duty, you'll be the first to know. Listen, thanks for everything. It's been amazing. Oh, and if you run into my dad, will you bring him up to speed?
Hello, Spore.
Tell him I found my purpose. I've got a feeling he'll understand. Now go!
Blonde dude has quite a jawline. Yeah, he does. And it's
What?
that's just how his design was. You think Kiefer threw it in a teleporter after us? Xaver's bag appears inside. It contains all of Kiefer's equipment and a letter for Xaver. And a note addressed to the King of Esterd. Okay, yeah, they did just give me everything. Let me go ahead and at least put some of these here. That looks like the island that I need to go to next. Well, first things first, let's head to the king. That's kind of the most important one. King Donald and Prince Enlist is going to be really sad when he found out Kiefer's gone. Someone's got to tell them, though, even if it'll be worse if they kept waiting around forever, expecting him to come back. Come on, better send the letter. Yeah. Oh, we're here. Here's the mini medals. 13. 10 is Kaplunk Bracer. 15 is a Wind Chaser, or a Wind Cheater. 18, need 20 for Magic Shield.
Ah, so you have returned to us. You must tell me of your latest adventures. But first, please enlighten me as to the whereabouts of my son. Has that confounded boy wandered off somewhere again?
Kind of.
Why do you evade my gaze? What is the meaning of this? Well, will you answer me?
Sure. David explains what happens and gives King Donald the note from Kiefer.
As Prince of Astard, it was my duty to safeguard my kingdom's future. I abandoned that duty, and I hope you can forgive me for that. Because I found my purpose here. I found the thing that only I can do. The thing that I'd be willing to sacrifice anything for. I've been so fortunate. I had the best upbringing a boy could hope for, and a loving father and sister. Everything I am today is thanks to you, and I'll never forget that. I wish you all many years of health and happiness. Love, Kiefer. P.S. Be nice to Lisette, okay? I'm going to miss her.
He's found a purpose? But he's still a child. No, that isn't right. I simply treated him as one and tried to keep him cooped up here. Now he's chosen to give up everything he had. to cause pain to those closest to him, and all to follow his own path. Those are not the actions of a child. My boy has become a man. I had plans to give him this on his return, but I suppose you might as well have it now.
Blue fragment. Blue, da da be da ba da bye.
One of the people of the island found it and brought it here to the castle. I had meant to present it to him as a symbol of my blessing, to let him know that I was happy with the path he had chosen. Alas, it seems I may have missed my chance. Well, anyway, I must thank you for bringing me this news.
Goodbye, sweet prince.
Hey!
Now we got out of the way. Let's go out and do something to cheers ourselves up. How about a little trip? I mean, it's kind of fucked up because when you think about it, it's like your son is essentially dead because you live in this timeline or this, like the future. He went back to live in the past. So therefore, he's dead. Anyways, we have another island. Except that part of that island is missing. So it's kind of funny that like you get this new island and it's like you've unlocked everything, or you solved the problem of this one, but like you go to the present and you notice that like the portion of the island where the altar of the Almighty was in just doesn't exist anymore. Like, that entire western half is just gone. So this BTTF time rules or Terminator rules?
Oh.
It is Terminator rules, kind of. I guess it's kind of, it's people in the present of Esterd perceive the islands coming back as in, oh, that's new. That's a new island. We haven't seen those islands. But the people on those islands have always thought they were there. So it's kind of, yeah, I know, Back to the Future, where like he went back to the past, he changes the future. So in a way, it's like BTF rules for the island that you save, but for the overall world, it's kind of static. Roll up, come and lay eyes on the find of the century. There's no regular skull. It's bigger than an elephant's head, with 2 glittering horns, the like of which you've never seen. And you'll see it only with the cost of you a laughable, reasonable 5 gold. That's a bargain if I ever heard of it. So roll up. What's everyone queuing for? Can we queue for it too, please? Roll up. Hello there. You look like you've come a long way to see our wondrous skull. Well, you won't regret it. It's massive and it's got golden horns. What's not to love? So are you interested? It's a snip at 5 gold coins. You have the money, don't you? Marvelous, magical, magnificent. Can you spare 5 gold coins for the most amazing sight of all time? Ah, thank you. Won't regret it. Here's 5 gold coins. Thank you kindly. Now, as you clearly come a long way today, I'm going to let you skip the queue. Lucky you. Wow, it's so small. I'm pretty sure it's big in the PlayStation version. Like, I remember it being big. It's a large skull with 2 striking gold horns. The horns are very, very shiny indeed. Oh wait, I need to show y'all. Before I forget. Dragging. I need to show off the Of course, I'm just going to get Reimagined cutscene because for some reason, just say, you know what? If I just do this, put in fragments of Forgotten Past cutscene PSX, maybe I can get it. PS1. God, this is fucked. I'm trying to find a cutscene. Okay, it's all videos for the. All right. Let's see if I can find the cutscene. Opening. Because there's not a lot of cutscenes in the game, the PlayStation 1 version. But there's a lot of monitor and then so that cutscene where they do the dance, this is it on the PlayStation 1. I don't know if nobody gave it audio. Reminder, this game came out in 1999 after like a lot of other games came out. Like Final Fantasy 1. No, there's only like 3 cutscenes like that in that entire game that aren't the opening and the credits. Would you like to touch it?
Blast it!
Oi! Get your grubby mitts away from the skull. Honestly, to you for today. Oh, here's a blue fragment. I can't get that shit. I need a key. Oh, where do you think you're going? This is an archaeological dig. We can't let any old Tom, Dick, or Harry go wandering around it, you know? I really only have to be here for that. Mountain Pass. Anyways. David reads the inscription on the gravestone. Here lies one who danced for the Almighty, and beside her, her dutiful guardian. And that's the only things I can do here. I think I have enough for the next, which I can at least start, because I think that this next area takes a while. All Trades Abbey. Okay, fucking. That's kind of the funny part about all of this, how this game plays out, is that Kiefer is like your first real party member, essentially.
Easy peasy.
And he acts like the buddy, like he's going to be with you throughout the entire game, and it's a no. And right before you even get to him or get to All Trades is when he leaves the party. Young people today has no staying power. They already changed their vocations. You need to stick with a job until you master it. There's no sense in chopping and changing all the time. I smell curry come from somewhere. Ooh, it smells good.
Oh.
This is Pilgrim Rest, the last stop for weary travelers on the way to All Trades Abbey. After this, there's no trace of civilization to reach the Abbey itself.
Hey!
We should spend the night here. If I told you 1,000 times, Marriable Maid does not do camping.
Now.
In old days, folks who've been to the Abbey to change vocation would stop here on their way back, but lately no one's been visiting at all. You don't think our standard of service might be slipping, do you?
Oh.
Scrump, I tell you what, I can eat this curry 3 times a day and never get tired of it. First time I came here, I wasn't even planning on eating it, just having a nose around. Look at me now, I'm a full-blown regular. Give me another naan.
Oh.
Well done finding your way down here. I'm the courageous proprietor, the sole chef of this humble establishment. I hope you do enjoy your visit. Might be interesting to hear that I set up a little game for the customers to enjoy while they're down here. It's a brain-teasingly brilliant card flipping game called Lucky Panel. Watch out there, it challenges rival our spices curry. That's not all. Impress me, I'll gladly give you some of the hottest treasure I dug up in world traveling days. Sure. Is invented by the original provider of the curry flavor. In this game, flipping over panels reveal pictures of items, flip 2 matching consecutive, and whenever depictive. However, you'll give few tries every day. It's this memory match. And you didn't really flip much. Wow, what an amazing game. Yes, let's change medium. Okay. So it's this and this. Extra go. Oh, wait. This was nothing. Okay, that's the devil. No, that wasn't. What? Okay, we'll try spicy. Okay. And now I don't remember anything. Oh, that's why that's bad. Okay.
Hot take, I think Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is a better constructed movie than Last Crusade.
This is 2 moonwort bulbs. This is a shield. Yet. Just those 2. 2. There we go. You match all pairs. Wow, amazing game. This replaced the casino. Here's your haul. Oh wait, that's not the right one. Oh no, it's a shuffle panel. They get shuffled. And down here's the calling of the casinos. I know. Damn you, Europe, and your weird laws. Okay. All right. Oh wait, no, that wasn't it. This one and this one. No. I'm not even sure if any of those equipments are good. I mean, the silver platter was. Wait, do I get 2 of each? It'll probably be good for...
All right.
Slime Gooniform. You know... Game. You know... I really do get it. I really get it. And I know that out overseas, in over there in Europe, localizers were like, yeah, I mean, it's slime uniform, so you have to have a pun. It's a gooniform. You didn't know. You didn't have to. Putting myself in the gooniform. Actually, you got a whip. Plus 20. You also have the wow charm. I'm not sure if that does anything else. Adds a rover.
Ah.
Blah blah booming blah. Change of vocation, all trades avid, as everyone will talk about. I mean, I know changing trades to learn all sorts of new spells and abilities and whatnot, but that doesn't mean I want to hear about it all day long, does it? I can't help but noticing the lack of people come back this way lately after heading up to All Trades Abbey to change vocations. But just because there's a lack of viable applicants doesn't mean that we shouldn't letting any old jobless ne'er-do-well through the front door.
Oh.
This place seems to be a lot lively, you know. Maybe All Trades isn't a draw it was once more anymore. I'm so lonely, no one comes to see me anymore. Folks always try to pop in on the way back from All Trades Abbey, you know. They want to boast about a new vocation and show off their fancy new outfits, you see. Maybe I'm just avoiding me. After all, who wants to talk to a doddering old codger? I remember the time was packed through the rafter. Often there's no free beds and we have to camp outside. Now look at it. No, there's hardly anyone here. It seems people aren't just keen on All Trades Abbey these days. Okay, we don't have anything. Not being from around here, you probably haven't noticed, but the monsters around these parts begin much nastier lately. I just hope it's not a taste of the trouble to come. How about you feeling about vocation? I wonder if you're not getting much job satisfaction. Head over to All Trades Abbey and change things up. Might just give you new lease on life. I will give myself a drink after I 600 gold. I wasn't even paying attention. I'll give myself a drink after I've wrapped this up because I actually don't have any more drink. I'm about to save. I'm about to call it. We'll be heading into All Trades next time. I haven't saved in 3 hours. Now, I'll be honest. This game is going quicker than the old game. At this point, I would be like 16 hours into the PlayStation 1 version. So they have cut down 4 hours. And really, it's just like a couple small dungeons that don't take too long. But with the exception of like the big, large dungeon that's kind of at the beginning of the game. But hey, they added a boss. I don't have next week's schedule up just quite yet because I don't know when I want to go and buy Resident Evil 9. That is the only thing that is stopping me from making the schedule next week. Do I decide to go do it sometime over the weekend? Or do I wait till Wednesday when I know I'm out at like a Walmart? I don't know. We'll eventually find out. Past that, there's really not a lot. It'll be still more Pikmin 4 and other things. Who's online? No. I don't want to raid Nooners because he's playing RE9 right now. I want to be fresh. So everybody who is playing RE9 right this second, I will not send you to. Instead, we will go to the other Square Enix franchise. Big franchise. I'm going to send you to Jay. Jay is playing Stranger of Paradise with Freezy and Omo's side. He seems to be in the... Oh god. This is near the end? Yeah, this is kind of near the end of the game. So, yeah. There's at least a person... Oh, fuck off, Zark. I should ban you for that shit. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Stay safe. I'll see you guys on Sunday for... I don't know. It's either going to be Pikmin, Resident Evil, or Dragon Quest. I just need to figure out which one. Have a good night and a great weekend.